So that's the audio video survey and the flow that has been part of the platform for a long time and has really been a big part of our business and the value proposition that teams get out of Speak. What's new? So I think a few things here. One, which is we've created this test embed function. So say I have this audio video survey, I can grab the link, I can copy it here, and now I can load the iframe. So basically I'm seeing a preview of how the user that you're going to share this with experiences the platform. And so what I want to do is customize. So this is the customization that has been added to the platform and has added a lot of capabilities. I can now hide the title. You can see that it will load right away. Now I want to show the description. Done. It's right there for you. Say I want to change the upload submit button so that it modifies a little bit on that record audio. I can go ahead and do that. And I think what we've also been able to do, just to show you this, I'm able to then pre-populate data. So in this case, you can see I didn't have to record anything because the info was already populated. So it just jumps straight to the actual recording piece. And all of this is able to be customized in real time so you can see the experience there. I can stop and record after this 15 seconds, and you can see up above the recorder URL is being created for you. And you can see it now says push instead of submit, and it is now uploading. So that's a fantastic way to preview and customize your recorder, your survey, the way that you would like. And as an example, you could share this link, but create a version of this link for every person on your team so that it pre-populates their information or the data that you're trying to grab. So everyone has a seamless recording experience, which is of course what you want to be able to provide to your end user. Now, if I go back to the responses there, I now have 2 responses. You can see that data was collected. Fantastic. And if I had mapped these questions to fields, then I can have that really structured data capture with all the information that I've pre-populated or that the person submitting the survey has entered in. So there's a whole help guide to this with the parameters that you can put in the URL on the top and how that customizes the actual recorder, the survey itself, and then you can see this in this test environment to easily create that URL. One last note, there is also an API ability now to start and stop recording, which means you can embed this in the platform and use a separate button within your app to then trigger the recording to start and then trigger the recording to stop. And so we had a great customer who had a version of that problem where they needed to embed it more deeply into the platform. And they were asking a series of questions throughout the recording. And so they needed to handle that start and stop with the API. That's available. You can use that as well too. And so now they can shift through each question while the recording is happening, and they can answer that recording while they see the questions on the screen. Fantastic.